Hey Glass Gang, thanks for tuning in. Hey Alien, GG. Hey the Arena Uncensored. GG back at you. The stream will start soon. Hey Glass Gang! I hope everyone's having a great evening. I don't know if it's Thanksgiving where you are, but it was Thanksgiving for me today. So happy Thanksgiving to you from me. And I thought I would get on Fallout and see what's going on, because I haven't been on all day. So I need to do my dailies. And other fun stuff. Hey Finn, hey Chaos. GG. Always have to give the pets to the kitty. Mandatory pets. One other thing I'm going to do today is mess around with this weapon I have. I want to try a different second star mod on this. So instead of the 50 critical damage, I'm going to try That's Hit Chance. Because what good is crit damage if you're not landing the damage? Was for you in Canada? Same. I'm in Canada also. GG, fellow Canadian. Looks like I don't have it. That's okay. I should go to Mischief Night. That's what I should do. And then what I'll do is I'll do some raids. Because why not? Try to get some legendary drops. That was weird. There's no loot for me. Oh, here we go. Whoa. This is kind of neat. Very raider-like, raider-focused camp build. It's really well done. Whoa! So it does work. I was wondering. That's so neat. Cool. Like all the detail. Good morning, Dora. They say good morning. It's morning in Japan. Today's a national holiday in Japan. That's awesome. It was for me too today. It was Thanksgiving today. What holiday is it in Japan? Before I do anything, though, I'm gonna go get some toxic goo. This is from West Tech. Where the super mutants are. I'm pretty sure it's the only place you can get toxic goo. But yeah, with toxic goo, if you have... I don't even have it equipped, actually. Oh, it's not this build that I haven't equipped. Okay, it's this one. You just need 1 star of this, but 2 star would be even better. And it makes a big difference. You can just use a little bit of toxic goo to radiate or rad up. Paul Pack GG, thank you so much for this super chat. He says, hello, real Thanksgiving is in November. GG, thank you so much. That's American Thanksgiving, I think, right? American Thanksgiving is in November. That's true. I do have American relatives that celebrate it in November. GG, thank you so much, Paul Pack. I had a nice warm stew for supper with my grandparents. It was nice. Hey Ray, GG. Welcome to the stream. I'm about to start doing some EN06 solos. Try to get some legendary mod drops. And I'll be using my Gauss minigun build that I have on the channel. Yeah, what they're doing with the raid rewards next update is you won't be able to farm a full set of Vulcan from the first stage anymore. So the Vulcan pieces will be scattered throughout the raid stages. So like, for example, stage 1 will give or might give a left arm and the helmet piece, and then stage 2 will give the 2 legs or something, and stage 3 will give the chest, stage 4 will give whatever other piece. Stuff like that. That's what they're doing, and they're also making the legendary box mods, the 4-star mods, specific to each stage. So stage 1 will drop a certain set of, or have a chance to drop a certain set of 4-star legendary box mods. Stage 2, 3, 4, 5, the same. Whoa, look at that. That's kind of strange. Okay, so look at the bottom. Okay, that was weird. Where it says 500, it was grayed out. That was weird. I'm gonna join a team while I'm down here so that I can get my team buffs.
Alert. Unauthorized personnel detected. Activating defense systems.
S-Ben, yeah, you can join if you want. I'm just running them right now for script and legendary mods, if I can get some. Yep, that's right. I'm on PC right now.
This is an automated message. Evacuation is in progress. Please proceed to the nearest exit in an orderly manner. Alert. Unauthorized personnel detected. Activating defense systems.
What I'll do is I'll make a team, and anyone that wants to join, feel free to join. And we're just gonna slam EN06 back to back. Unless you guys want to do full raids. I hate stage 2, so I'd rather not. But if anyone really wants to do full raids, we can do them.
This is an automated message. Evacuation is in progress. Please proceed to the nearest exit in an orderly manner. Alert. Unauthorized personnel detected. Activating defense systems.
Nice. GG. Thank you so much, Ray Ray. Everyone that received a Glass Gang membership, you now have access to Glass Gang only content for the next 30 days. You'll also see your name on the official Glass Gang roster. You'll also see that you have access to Glass Gang and Fallout themed emojis in the chat, and you can join our Discord and have access to the Glass Gang chat. GG, thank you, Ray Ray. I'm also farming Vulcan pieces before the next update because I only have one full set of Vulcan, and I would like at least like 3 sets of Vulcan minimum. Because I'd like 1 set of Rangers, 1 set of limit breaking, and did I say Rangers? Yeah, I want Rangers, limit breaking, and scanners. And it would be nice to do a full set of reflective too, although it's unnecessary, but this is technically my Rangers set, so I only need like 3 more sets. 3! Only 3! So I still have a lot of work to do from now until December.
Evacuation is in progress. Please proceed to the nearest exit in an orderly manner. Alert.
Like, we can do full raids. We're all skilled. I can tell. I just don't want to do... I don't want to put myself through stage 2. It's too much tonight. I had a long day. I just want to relax and spank this bot. Get my loot. It's really nice when that shield drops fast. I do really high damage with taking one from the taking one for the team active. Yes, that's true. We are getting closer and closer to Halloween. I wonder if we're going to have some kind of special Halloween stream at Glass Gaming. I wonder. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe Miss Glass will be in costume on stream. Maybe. Got vital, so did I. I got vital too, GG. Also, maybe Bethesda will give us like more Halloween stuff the closer we get to... I say give, I mean they'll put it on sale in the Atomic Shop. Because why would they give us anything?
This is an automated message. Evacuation is in progress. Please proceed to the
Miss Glass stage 2 only farming stage 2 for Halloween night? I don't think so. I could probably do a snake farm Halloween night, but...
Alert. Unauthorized personnel detected. Activating defense systems.
I'd rather do a full raid, honestly, full raid farm on Halloween. I think that would be better. Because the problem with snakes is they're over way too fast. Like if you think this one's over with fast, snakes are over with way too fast. And it's hard to like provide a good stream with the snake. When we do snakes on repeat, it only lasts like 15 seconds and then we spend more time in loading screens than actually doing anything. Like the loading screen is like 45 seconds or to a minute in and out of the raid, and the snake lasts 15 seconds. So it's not a very good stream experience. That's why I wish the bosses lasted longer, but I know if they did, people wouldn't play it. But I wish the bosses lasted longer so that like when we got on stream and we would like start raiding and get to the bosses, it would actually be exciting to watch. You know, there would be a high probability of someone dying and it being really dangerous. But it's so easy now. To be fair, it was really dangerous and really hard the first time I played it. The raids were really challenging at first. But only the first, like, day. I had to adjust like anyone else and go for it again. Well, that's the thing too, when you factor in scrapping, you're spending more time not doing anything than actually farming the snake. It's really good rewards, but it's not that great on stream, content-wise. That's why I prefer doing full raids on stream. I don't mind EN06 either because it's pretty easy and also low risk. Like low risk from being banned, I mean.
Evacuation is in progress. Please proceed to the nearest exit in an orderly manner.
It's not like we're doing anything. We're not glitching. We're not doing the infinite button thingy. Which apparently didn't get patched, but it was in the patch notes. But apparently it's still a thing.
Unauthorized personnel detected.
Apparently.
Defense systems.
Hopefully I can get my next upload done by tomorrow. That would be nice. Just had a lot going on this week. On top of surprise family visits, which is totally fine, right? That's okay. But it's hard to get work done sometimes when you're busy. And I've been a busy bee. But I will say that me and the Orange Cowboy are working on a top 15 heavy guns that are worth your time in 2025. And we show versatility both for aim down sights or VATS usage. So there's going to be weapons to choose from no matter what your play style. And we have it set up as a tier list. So it'll go from S tier to, I think, F tier. So that'll be really interesting because we're also including data and stuff like clips from actual footage with using these weapons bossing. All buffed to the max with their most impressive damage output. To see what they can do. 15 of them. All the testing was done by myself and the Orange Cowboy, so you know it's legit. That'll come out hopefully tomorrow. I'd really like for it to be out tomorrow, but maybe I'm being a little bit too... I don't know. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Life is like a box of chocolates.
This is an automated message. Evacuation is in progress. Please proceed to the nearest exit.
We have one
in an orderly manner.
spot open on the team. If anyone wants to join on PC, join up.
Alert. Unauthorized personnel detected. Activating defense systems.
No, that's true. I can't eat chocolate. It bothers my stomach. So that's lore accurate. You're totally right, Symbolic Mind. I can't have chocolate. I can't. I like it, but I can't or shouldn't have it. Let's keep rolling the dice on EN06 and see if we can finally land a 4-star mod from EN06. Just to see how elusive this is. Because clearly it needed to be adjusted after 10 months.
This is an automated message. Evacuation is in progress. Please proceed to the nearest exit in an orderly manner. Alert. Unauthorized personnel detected. Activating defense systems.
Catnip? Oh, that's perfect. I love that. Now, EN06 had to be stopped. Clearly it was OP. Getting 4-star legendaries left and right. Not. That and another reason I don't want to do stage 2 is because I just don't want people to be doing the canister glitch on stream. It's not really chill to come on someone's stream and start glitching. And that's happened a few times because ever since one of the recent updates, people are farming stage 2 with the canisters. And that's fine to do on your own and stuff. But it's not something that I have on my channel, so it's not even something I do. And to come to my stream and do it is just really disrespectful. Because I've been banned for showing glitches on stream. And if I do it again, like, it would definitely result in a permaban. So you put me at risk when you do shit like that. It's not cool. It's not cool at all. So please don't.
Alert. Unauthorized personnel detected. Activating defense systems.
Yeah, it's not so bad. Like Finn says, you'll be able to get pinpointers from EN06. So the thing is too is you'll be able to take that to trade it for other mods that drop from other areas. Like for example, limit breaking is meant to drop from the snake. That's what I read. Anyways, in the PTS patch notes, limit breaking will drop from the snake, and it'll be on the same tier as pinpointers. So it's one that you should be able to trade 1-to-1 for limit breaking. So it's not going to be that bad. It's not going to really be any different than what it already is. The only thing that's going to be different is farming a full set of Vulcan. For people that don't already have a full set, it's just you're going to have, there's no way around it. You're going to have to farm every level until you have a full set. Stage 2 is not so bad when everyone knows what to do. That's the problem, because it doesn't scale to 2 people, and if you only have 2 people, it puts a lot of strain on those 2 people, because now you get swarmed after a certain period like crazy at stage 2 defending the drill. And then yeah, it's just, it doesn't scale appropriately to 2 people. So with 3 people or more, yeah, it can be easy if the fuel, people who are getting the fuel are efficient and good at it. Because if they're not, then what ends up happening is it takes too long, and you end up, the person that's defending the drill ends up taking a beating to try and keep up with the horde. And it can go from having a full drill health to, at that point, go to 0 health. It can easily get overrun after the 6-minute mark. So, especially when the server glitches and just like floods the room with mole miners, it's insane. So good gas runners are, they definitely make stage 2 a make it or break it. Good fuel runners and at least one person that is capable of defending the drill for at least 5 to 6 minutes. Yeah, that's it. Grab the closest gas cans last. That's the best method. You are totally right, V Cyberpunk. Pyromaniacs, our first 4-star farming ENO6. And how many runs did that take? 1, 2, 3, 4. This is either my 4th or 5th one. I think it's the 5th one. Because I did 2 by myself. So it might even be the 6th run. So it's not OP. It's a 10% drop chance. Nice melodic cobra. GG. Scanners mod. That's top tier. At least I consider it top tier. Plus the drill is the only time I bother with having game sound just to hear the mole miners. I don't know how you play without game sound. I don't know how you only play with game sound at the mole miners. How, Finn, how do you not have nightmares? The only time he hears sound is when he's listening to those things. Hey Artie! GG!
Alert. Unauthorized personnel detected. Activating defense systems.
Yes, Danny. Mischief Night is still on. Well, that makes sense, Finn. I usually listen to music too when I game. Yep, every hour on the hour. No, I haven't been dropping them, Symbolic Mind. Look how many I have. So that's a good call. I'll drop all this stuff I don't need.
This is an automated message. Evacuation is in progress. Please proceed to the nearest exit in an orderly manner. Alert. Unauthorized personnel detected. Activating defense systems.
S-Ben, sorry, I just saw your question. I'm a ghoul character tonight. Rapid. It's really just like rolling a slot machine, kind of, only we have to shoot at it. Our coins are bullets. One thing that changed about my build recently that actually brought up the damage pretty significantly was that I had just this standard barrel on my Gauss Mini, and well, now I have the triple barrel, the tri-barrel. Definitely improved damage. Ghoul 100% all the way, S-Ben. Simply because your survivability goes up a lot, and like, for example, just being outside and coming across a rad storm, for example, damages humans and will slowly kill a human, and especially a bloodied build. But as a ghoul, you just heal. Also, events like uranium fever, eviction notice when the rad scrubber breaks, radium rumble. You're invincible at these events. If someone nukes SBQ, the Scorch Beast Queen, wrong, and you have to fight her in the rads, guess what? You're invincible. You have constant healing. It is so good. Plus, not only that, but you have access to damage that is only available to ghouls under luck. You don't have access to faulty spots, which is a 15% weak spot modifier. Your weak spot multiplier happens to be what like amplifies damage the most. So to have a 15% modifier over humans, it does a significant damage difference. Like when we were running snakes for the fastest times possible, we were able to cut it down to 7 seconds. That means the snake would spawn and get killed 7 seconds later as a team of 4 bloodied players. And with the same setup, but as ghouls, we were able to get that number down to 5 seconds consistently, while the ceiling was always 7 seconds as humans. So not only does damage go up tenfold, but your survivability and damage. 2 crucial elements in this game. Yeah, that's true too. Science Monster does more damage. There's also perks like glowing criticals for VATS builds that does 50% more damage. That's only available to ghouls. I don't even have that science card on, but yeah. This one here, Science Monster. While you have glow, gain 15% bonus damage for 10 seconds. I don't have it on this build because by the time those 10 seconds are up, that's usually how long it takes for the shield to drop. So it's not really going to do anything for me here. But any other type of bossing that doesn't have a shield, so every other boss, this will work fine. Yeah, you're right, Finn. It is almost like having a permanent pinpointers. And then I feel like when you add pinpointers on top of that, it's a lot more noticeable. Because that's another thing I changed about my minigun. I used to have polished on it. And polished just isn't good. If you guys have to run polished because you that's what you have, then that's fine. But it's just not good. It requires you to either have or keep Weapon Artisan equipped so that you can repair your weapon to 200% to get the most out of it all the time. And you can only repair it once the damage has dropped fully. So once it's repairable, the weapon hasn't had damage for a while, is what I'm saying, or good damage for a while. Because as your condition loss drops, so does your damage, and it scales to it. Not only that, but you need to have the perk cards on the build, or you need to stop at every stage just to equip the perk cards, just to hopefully fix your weapon if it's repairable. Because sometimes it'll only drop by like 50%, but it's still technically 150%, and it won't let you repair it to that 200% until it is below 100%. So yeah, if you can switch to pinpointers as soon as possible, because it is a weak spot damage modifier and it just is so much better. It's low maintenance, high damage.
Activating defense systems.
I feel like going Ghoul is really the endgame choice. It makes sense that it would be the endgame build choice. Just use a repair kit. Like I said, you can't use a repair kit until after your health or HP or condition on your weapon has dropped to under 100%, meaning you no longer have damage coming from that 4th star. And it has been dropping off the entire time. Pinpointers doesn't do that. But if you use a repair kit, it still won't give you the 100% or 60% damage bonus from pinpointers. You have to equip Weapon Artisan in order to get the 60% damage bonus from Polished. Just using a repair kit won't do that. It only gives you like 35%. That's why. The best method with Polished is to repair at the workbench with Weapon Artisan. Because repair kits only repair up to 150%, so... See, a lot of people get it kind of mixed up. They think that Polished is better than pinpointers because it says 60% more damage, while pinpointers says 20% damage. But if you read the full sentence, it says 20% weak point damage, which is going to do a lot more for you than 60% additive damage at the end of damage calculation. Actually, I think it's at the base. I'm not quite sure. It's been a while since I've looked into it, but I know it's additive and it's no good. It's not bad if you don't have anything else, you know, run what you brung. It's fine. It'll work. But from a day-to-day user standpoint, ease of use standpoint, damage modifier standpoint, pinpointers is definitely number one. Yeah, I can't remember if it's base damage or end of damage. If it was end of damage calculation, it would be better. But if it's base damage, oh. Because it's really, really bad if you're using a weapon that has a low base damage number. Then it's only 60% of that. It doesn't add a whole lot. If it was at the end of damage calculation, then it would be times a larger number. It would be more effective. There are some interesting new legendary mods coming in the next update, but I won't spoil them on what they are. But there are some ghoul specific ones that I can't wait for.
This is an automated message. Evacuation is in progress. Please proceed to the nearest exit in an orderly manner. Alert. Unauthorized personnel detected. Activating defense systems.
You're right, Finn. It's event time. I'm gonna play whack-a-mole with him one more time here, and then go. $5,300 damage per shot is insane. Because this thing has a high rate of fire. This thing is doing crazy DPS right now. That was the Gal's minigun. Pine's BB Adventures. Using the build guide from my recent Gal's minigun build guide that's on the channel. Love spawning into a Gat Plaz firing or minigun firing non-stop. That's cool. I'll link it in the chat. The build that I'm using right now is technically this one, but this is a human version. Let me know if you'd like the ghoul version. Okay, so first link is the human version. Same build, Gal's minigun build. Every mod on this weapon adds damage. Furious adds damage, Rapid adds damage, Intelligence adds damage with the Science perk card on the build, and Pinpointers adds damage. It's all about the damage. Even the mods that bring up the AP cost bring up the damage through Number Cruncher on this build. Vertibot is tankier than ENO6. Go figure. They made a Vertibird tankier than ENO6. What the heck? The true endgame boss is this Vertibird. Spooky Scarecrow outfit. Nice. I actually needed that one. It is way too tanky. I use my Holy Fire to save on ammo. Yo, I see that. Like, what the heck? I honestly thought with how well my Gauss Mini's performing right now with these changes, like the barrel mod and pinpointers, that I was gonna just wreck that Vertibird, but it was so tanky. I think I'm gonna make a meme about it and post it in our Discord and tag Bethesda. Makes endgame boss dead in 15 seconds. Makes event cargo plane dead in 2.5 minutes with 15 people. Dead in 3 business days with 25 people. Dead in 2 business days with a record-breaking 30-player lobby.
This is an automated message. Evacuation is in progress. Please proceed to the nearest exit in an orderly
I just feel like being a troll tonight. You can do like 64 damage max. It probably has like a 5-star legendary mod. Or like a full set of assassin's armor.
Alert. Unauthorized personnel detected. Activating defense systems.
Where it reduces damage taken from humans. Oh, but I'm a ghoul, so yeah. It's probably something totally different. It definitely has a damage modifier. Yeah, we would absolutely wreck that thing. Vertibird boss killer build guide. Tired of dying to the vertibird boss? Check out one of my build guides.
This is an automated message. Evacuation is in progress. Please proceed to the nearest exit in an orderly manner.
Vertibird infinite button glitch.
Alert. Unauthorized personnel detected. Activating defense systems.
Ray, that's a good question. Ray asked, is there a country that forks a yard? Because that's not an American thing as far as I know. So I don't know where that came from. Just curious because it has to come from somewhere. Maybe a bad acid trip over at Bethesda. I have no idea either because like I was so confused when I first saw Fork the Lawns. I was like, what? Like, I don't know, like, what does Fork the Lawn even mean?
This is an automated message.
And
Evacuation is
it took me forever to even register that there would be a box of forks next to a patch of lawn at the event. And it doesn't even describe what you do with it. You just press A on it and it disappears. So, what even happens when you fork the lawn? Does anyone know? Because I'm really not sure. I thought pitchforks too, Ray. That's what I was looking for. I thought, you know, okay, that'll make sense. We'll look for pitchforks.
activating defense systems.
So it's a bit weird. The lawns gets rows of little forks after you hit the boxes. I didn't even notice that. I'll try to pay more attention. Dawson says, hey Glass, the vertibird dies faster with the gamma gun for some reason. We just tested it. Interesting. I'll have to try that at the next Mischief Night, which will be in like 45 minutes. I have a really good gamma gun, as it happens to be. Perfect for killing anything, really. For some reason, I just reloaded my gamma gun like it was a Gauss Mini, but alright. Quad Rapid Swift. This thing absolutely slaps me with radiation, because that's all I use it for. I usually just like take off armor and shoot this thing at the ground to glow up. It's very effective in case I don't have toxic goo. A row of dinner forks are placed in a line, but why? That's just dangerous the next time I mow the lawn. Exactly. Ray, I think that's why. I think that's why, because aren't we trying to be mischievous? Isn't that the whole point of Mischief Night? It would kind of make more sense to rock the lawn. Like, throw rocks on the lawn. But someone thought of forks, I guess. I think it would make it pretty dangerous, though.
This is an automated message. Evacuation is in progress. Please proceed to the nearest exit in an orderly manner. Alert. Unauthorized personnel detected. Activating.
Yeah, I can see it. They probably didn't think of putting radiation damage on the vertibird. Because to be honest, there's not many weapons like the gamma gun. In fact, I'm pretty sure the only thing like the gamma gun is the gamma gun. Like, nothing else uses gamma rounds. I can't wait to see everyone maining a pistol build next season, though. Pistol builds are probably pretty good now, to be fair. I haven't really played with them other than a alien blaster build. But they're looking really strong on PTS. I just feel like it's a thing and I need an explanation. I feel that. I feel that, Ray. I think that's it. I think it's to be mischievous. Because it says to cause mayhem and blow things up and just be an absolute, you know, menace to society. LOL, Finn says it probably happened to one of the devs. Someone forked their lawn and they drove through it with their lawnmower pew-pew. Or they drove through it with their lawnmower and it turned the forks into bullets.
Is in progress. Please proceed to the nearest exit in an orderly manner. Alert. Unauthorized personnel detected. Activating defense systems.
A trick-or-treat prank? Oh my god. That's probably what it is. Because it would also bust the tires, I think, of your lawnmower. Wow. That shield goes down quick.
Automated message. Evacuation is in progress. Please proceed to the nearest exit in an orderly manner.
Does that still work? That's crazy. Like in VATS?
Alert. Unauthorized personnel detected. Activating defense systems.
Or do you have to aim at the back?
An automated message. Evacuation is in progress. Please proceed to the nearest.
So far I've only gotten one 4-star mod. So it's not like it's OP to drop 4-star mods. I think the change comes out of greed. For any future players.
Personnel detected. Activating defense systems.
Finally got another 4-star mod, Aegis. 2 out of 10 runs gave me a 4-star drop. 2 out of 10. GG, Ray Ray. Thank you so much for the 10 memberships. Everyone that received the membership, you now have access to Glass Gang only content. You'll also see your name on the official Glass Gang roster for the next 30 days. And you have access to Glass Gang and Fallout themed emojis in the chat. Thank you so much, Ray Ray. GG. I also left our Discord link in the description if you want to join the Glass Gang Discord. There's no obligation to join the Glass Gang to join our Discord. GG. And that's what some of those emojis look like. Yeah, that's right. Discord is open to anyone. But if you link your Discord and YouTube under Discord connections, you'll have the blue membership role if you have an active Glass Gang membership.
This is an automated message. Evacuation is in progress. Please proceed to the nearest exit in an order.
And if anyone has any questions about the build I'm running or anything at all, any builds that I have on my channel, don't be shy. I act silly on stream and stuff, but it's just to have humor and to keep things kind of lighthearted and funny and fun. But I can get down to business and get serious about build discussion if prompted to. I am a cat and I can attack. My favorite thing to do is to give Snaky Boy a cat attack. I wish we could do snake farming streams though, I really wish we could. Without like the potential of being banned. Bethesda. Too much fun? Ban. Experiencing too many bugs? Ban. Memes are too lit? Ban. Trolling Bethesda? Ban. Would it matter if I set the group up? What? What do you mean? Do you want to be the leader, Finn? That's fine. Why? Is that what you want, though? Because that's fine. I think it's fine if someone else sets it up. The problem is if I set it up. Because in the terms of service, it specifically states that if, like, I'm doing the glitch on stream and I'm uploading it, then it's a problem. It's a bannable thing. I don't think it's an issue if someone else does it, but yeah, I don't know. It's kind of a gray area, to be honest. Although there have been plenty of instances of people doing glitches on stream, on my stream, it does bring up my anxiety level. But I haven't been banned from someone else doing something, luckily. Just my own shenanigans got me one-tapped one time. Don't put yourself out. Yeah. I think we'll skip that for tonight, Finn. I like to run them with Discord members, though. Whenever I do get on PC, I usually farm Snake with Discord members. Always a good time. And to be fair, I shouldn't even say when I get on PC. I always get on PC now. It's my new main character. So I have to get this little character up to a better or higher level. Because I was at level 1600 on my Xbox. Or maybe 1700. I can't remember. It was around that. So I got lots of work to do. On top of just having so much more resources to build builds with and camp builds with. I had a lot more on Xbox, but it's okay. Starting over on PC is actually been a lot of fun for me. Challenging yet rewarding. Allowed me to put together some proper low-level raid builds. Like a 2-star full intelligence raid build on the channel. It's a 2-star build using non-raid gear that can solo this boss in 1 minute. It's crazy. It's a 2-star Hellcat armor using the science perk card to bring up damage through intelligence mods on the armor and the weapon, which significantly impacts its damage output, allowing you to solo EN06 at level, I think it was 150. Crazy good build for anyone that's looking to start out with the raids. I also have the 3-star version of that build on my channel, so if you feel like you have the equipment to run a 3-star version, you can check that out. And I'm basically running the 4-star version. GGS Ben, thank you so much for checking out the stream and joining us. It's been a lot of fun. I'm surprised I didn't get the 50% VATS hit chance mod. I forget what it's called.
This is an automated message. Evacuation is in progress. Please proceed to the nearest exit in an orderly manner. Alert. Unauthorized personnel detected. Activating defense system. Warning, cancer usage critical. Temperatures reaching unsafe levels. Security bunker online. Take shelter.
Neat. An explosive pepper shaker drop. I'm gonna put that in my vendor. I am gonna take a litter break, Glass Gang. I need to go kick the dirt around in my litter box. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. GG. And we're back. Sorry for the delay, folks. Hey, typical Rach. Hey, Rach. Reyes, yes, actually. But that's all I'm going to answer. I'm not going to tell you which one or what or when, but yes. One is coming next week, actually. An infinite VATS build. Not next week, but like in the next week. Today's Sunday, so the next week. Or this week, I guess. Sunday is part of this week, technically. But look for it on the channel in the coming days. Whoops. Good evening to you too, Rach. I hope you're having an awesome evening, and let me know, are you playing Fallout? Have you tried the new event? If so, how's that going? I think you're right, Paul. I think Sunday is technically my Monday. I don't know. I'm a cat. All I care about is whether my human puts food in my dish. And staring at whatever the heck ends up landing on the wall. To be honest, I like hiding behind furniture too. That's like my third favorite thing to do. Make my owner think that I've disappeared. And come out 3 days later, meowing. Because I haven't eaten in 3 days.
Alert. Unauthorized personnel detected. Activating defense systems.
Oh, neat! I haven't played on PS on the for the new event yet, so I'll have to this week. I'll have to. Because I need to get the plans on PlayStation. So I'll stream. I'll stream this week on PlayStation for sure.
Warning, energy usage critical. Temperatures reaching
I haven't been able to play too much lately. I didn't get to play today. I finally just got on for this stream, and it's been nice. It's been nice to get on and stretch my paws. What about pretending to chew electrical cords? It's definitely in my top 10. Yeah. Top 10 things to do if you ever get reincarnated into a cat. And chase anything that moves. Server's getting laggy? Oh no. Really?
This is an automated message. Evacuation is in progress. Please proceed to the nearest exit in an orderly manner. Alert. Unauthorized personnel detected. Activating defense systems.
I know you're a teacher in real life. What do you teach? Yes, in real life, I teach karate. It's like karate but for cats. So I teach homeowners cats self-defense in case anything happens at home that would require self-defense, like in case the dog gets hostile with the trash can or something. 'Cause my dog goes in the trash all the time, and I always have to do something about it because no one's home when she feels like doing that.
Security bunker online. Take shelter immediately.
Cat Roddy. It's like karate, but for cats. I'm a cat Roddy teacher. Rach, I'm obviously playing. I don't have a job, actually. I used to have a job. And this is not my job. So I guess it is a job. Because I do get a T4 from this. Like, I file my taxes and stuff. But it's not like an intended job where I applied for it or anything like that. It's just something that happens once you get monetized. They end up sending you like your earnings through like the same type of thing. Google does that where they send you a T4 type thing, and you can file your taxes with it depending on if you've earned a certain amount. But yeah, I used to work a job.
This is an automated message.
Believe it or not, I used to sell insurance.
Please proceed to the nearest exit in an orderly manner.
So I did that. And then I lost my job. I hurted my paw. I got disabled is what happened. But anyways,
Alert. Unauthorized
I can still walk and all that good stuff.
activating defense systems.
It's nothing like that. It's a long-term disability from illness, and it happens to the best of us cats. But it hasn't slowed me down. I've been playing Fallout basically ever since I lost my job. And then a year ago, I just decided to start uploading on it. And had no idea it would get anywhere. And in December, I think it was December, I got monetized. No, right before, I want to say November. It was right before December. I got monetized. It was my first year on YouTube. Great, GG. Welcome to the Glass Gang. You now have access to Glass Gang only content and Glass Gang related, Fallout related emojis in the chat. You'll also see your name on the official Glass Gang roster for the next 30 days. Thank you so much, Rach. GG. You should also join our Discord, link in the description. And if you link your Discord and YouTube under connections, you'll have the blue roll in our Discord. You are my favorite Fallout 76 teacher. GG, Rachel. I don't know. It says Rach. I have a cousin named Rachel. That's why I said Rachel, but Rach, GG. Thank you so much. I will keep making the content if you promise to keep watching. Because I do it for you guys. Oh, neat. I didn't even know. Where are my manners? Thank you for watching, Rach. And for being here.
Automated message. Evacuation is in progress. Please proceed to the nearest exit in an
Aha, I knew it.
Alert. Unauthorized personnel detected. Activating defense systems.
Good old EN06 bot farm. And it's actually time for another Mischief Night. And this time around, we're going to use the Gamma Gun because someone earlier mentioned that they tried the Gamma Gun on the Vertibird and it destroyed the Vertibird faster. Apparently. Supposedly. Allegedly. So we're going to find out. With this Gamma Gun, it should be the best one for the job. Quad, rapid, and swift. With the deep dish and signal repeater mod are the two main important ingredients here so that it fires automatically and does the most damage. Because as we found out, the vertibird is actually pretty tanky. And so that begs the question. Is the endgame boss in Fallout 76 really the Snake Boy? Or is it the vertibird at Mischief Night? It's a lot tankier. The vertibird lasts longer than the snake. Okay, the robot just disappeared. GG. Thank you so much, Daniel Stapleton. Thank you so much for the $20 super chat. That's so nice of you. GG. He says, for the great and powerful Miss Glass. That is I. You know, like 17,000 bazillion years ago, they built pyramids under my name. Or maybe over my name. I'm not sure. They put it in the sand first and then put the pyramids on top. It's those pyramids somewhere. I don't know what else they called it, but it's definitely the glass pyramids. So yeah. I'm an old cat. Yeah, whole entire like civilizations worshipped me because I came and like one-tapped their flying snaky boy. They had a flying snaky boy dragon thingy, and I just came through. I was just coming through. I smelt some catnip and was coming through, and I was investigating, and I had to do the karate, the cat rotty on that thingy and one-tap it. Turns out it was a dragon that kept coming around and like stealing all the children and looting the villages and setting ablaze. And it was very problematic for the village. Like I said, I was just passing through. I didn't think none of it. But they worshipped me after that and built pyramids in my name. GG Daniel Stapleton. I wanted to give you some glass lore. Fictional, but it's still lore. The cat attack with the two paws, the two tap, the one tap. It's a natural occurrence, and cats are known for it, for fighting snakes. You can look it up on YouTube. There's tons of videos of us fighting snakes. Kind of like our thing. There's no other animal that's as successful at it. Okay, yeah, that probably made a difference. It does kind of look like it went faster. It killed the vertibird faster. There was a noticeable drop in health when I hit it with this thing. Huh. It probably doesn't have radiation resistance. Don't forget to hit like, gang, on the stream so it's seen by more of my viewers and people who would want to see the stream or catch one of my live streams. GG. It just helps get it out there more. Wow, I've been farming the 2mm electromagnetic cartridges. We're just killing EN06 so fast.
An automated message. Evacuation is in progress. Please proceed to the nearest exit in an orderly manner. Alert. Unauthorized personnel detected. Activating defense systems.
Psychotats for 25% more damage and plus 15 damage resist. Don't have to do it, but why not? I'm gonna be doing a special live Halloween stream, so make sure you guys don't miss it. It's gonna be a lot of fun. on Halloween night.
This is an automated message. Evacuation is in progress. Please proceed to the nearest exit in an orderly manner. Alert. Unauthorized personnel detected. Activating defense systems.
Dave 12, I don't stream on Twitch. I really thought about doing that this year, so I might end up streaming on Twitch. Should I stream on Twitch? You guys think I should stream there?
This is an automated message. Evacuation is in progress. Please proceed to the nearest exit in an orderly manner. Alert. Unauthorized personnel detected. Activating defense systems.
I always route up because, for when I'm a ghoul, but mainly because of this card here, Brick Wall. Stops me from getting staggered right away when I get shot at. But I can get staggered once I lose my glow. So there's that. But see, like that time I didn't get staggered at all. Oh, I have to reload.
Warning, energy usage critical. Temperatures reaching unsafe levels. Security bunker online. Take shelter immediately.
But with this build, I don't have any cards that rely on having high glow to do damage. Mainly because I solo when I'm not streaming. So I take all the damage and lose my glow really fast. But that is one big advantage to being a ghoul over a human, is having the extra damage perks. In luck and in other parts of the build, and in intelligence. It's so good that I went ghoul on all of my characters. All of my main characters, PC, Xbox, and PlayStation, are all ghouls now. It's just every time I played my human characters, I know that there's a difference. There's a difference in damage and there's a difference in survivability. And you see it. I always felt like I was getting carried whenever I was playing with ghouls. So I said, okay, no, now is the time. Hey, Elsie Morgan, Gigi. I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. I hope you're doing well too.
Alert. Unauthorized personnel detected. Activating defense systems.
Yeah, I really think it's the best option, especially from a Fallout perspective, because it's brand new. It's a new way to experience Fallout, and I think they're really gonna go hard on it in the next few updates. I say few because it's still so new that there's no reason for them to not keep adding new things to it, or experiences for it, or ways to change it up. It's a brand new playstyle. It's definitely the case for the next update. But from a Fallout perspective, just with the land being, you know, so irradiated everywhere, I mean, sometimes you can just be caught exploring in a rad storm. Not that a rad storm would kill you as a human, but it would eventually if you were like AFK standing there and not taking it away with Radaway. But as a ghoul, that's not an issue. You could stand there all day. But also mainly for the ease of use. At public events like eviction notice, it is so noticeable there because that's one that everyone loves to do. And like a lot of people end up dying as soon as the rad machine breaks. If they're bloodied or if they're not paying attention to their health. But as a ghoul, you just heal. You just get so tanky and invincible. It's like the world is your vampires mod. Oh, and there's a new mod that I can't wait for ghouls. It's gonna change the game. I should actually get to doing more testing on that. Yeah, that's what I should be doing. I just had a super busy week. I wasn't able to do much testing on PTS. Plus the damage numbers were totally messed up, so I knew it wasn't the time to take anything seriously. But now it looks like they may have finally addressed that in the PTS, so I can finally get to doing some weapon testing in PTS. But we also want to bring you a 15 weapon tier list, all the best heavy guns worth your time in Fallout 76 this year, and an infinite VATS build using a heavy gun. We haven't actually brought you a true infinite VATS build yet this season. Although the Pepper Shaker is pretty close to being infinite VATS, it technically isn't. It will run out of VATS. Even at 6 AP. 6 or 7 AP costs, I think it is. I can't remember. But this week we have a brand new infinite VATS build coming. that will be known as the new Infinite Vats build. I'm excited to bring it to you guys. The Orange Cowboy's excited to bring it to you guys. We worked on this and think it's a very important build to have out there, because it's not one that the community is talking about, and I'm really surprised. We kind of just stumbled across this build through our testing of the 15 best heavy guns in Fallout 76 right now, and realized it was possible with this weapon. Not only possible, but actually really good. It can 1 minute this snake in infinite vats. Pretty dang good. It also doesn't require any specific or hard to get mods, which is really what's the crazy part about it. We also have a new compromise, or sorry, no compromise build coming out. I just don't want to give a time frame on when that's going to be just yet because of all the projects that's in front of it. But that one is going to be for players that don't mind having to use all of the resources at their disposal. Similar to how we used to do the Infinite Vats build. With scanners.
Unauthorized personnel detected. Activating defense systems.
Oh, that's where I knew something was up. I don't have strange in numbers. My damage numbers looked a little low there.
Take shelter immediately.
You laugh at that, Daniel Stapleton, but we actually did make a snake pipe build. We actually did. It wasn't fast, though. To be fair, I'm pretty sure it did like a 2-minute time, which was like okay, but we just never put it on the channel. Because everything we already have on the channel is doing so much better than that. But yeah, one night, the Orange Cowboy decided to just do it. And that's what happened. That's the only reason why I can't make this switch.
Evacuation is in progress. Please proceed to the nearest exit in an orderly manner.
Well, you see, the thing is, Dave, with Azagul, like, yeah, you're right, we can't use unyielding, but XP isn't the be-all, end-all of everything. It's not it for everyone. Like, for me, I really don't care about XP. But I'm also getting plenty of XP because, like, I care more about doing damage. But, see, like, you could put +2 intelligence now on your armor, which would help a lot on every piece. And believe it or not, you can actually bring up your damage through this. because ever since the a couple updates ago, we now have the science perk card on or under intelligence that brings up your energy damage based on your intelligence. And ever since the raid update, we have +2 intelligence armor mods. And all that means is I can get up to 27 intelligence, and I don't have +2 intelligence on every piece, but I do have a build that has +2 intelligence on every piece, and that build sits around 43 intelligence as a ghoul, which is pretty good. 43 intelligence is really good. I'm not sure what you're at in unyielding, but it's probably around that. I'm really not sure. It's been a long time actually since I've touched unyielding, but yeah, we do more damage as a ghoul, so that's where my priorities are. And I'm tankier. But Bloodied was so much more fun before they changed the way Born Survivor and Evasive works. After that, it just really killed it for me because non-PA became almost unsurvivable, and with the VATS changes, it made it completely unsurvivable solo non-PA, because before I used to be able to heal with conductors and not be in power armor and be bloodied and unyielding at EN06 and just VATS the shield to get my HP until it was dead. But now I can't do that, so it forces me into a power armor set in bloodied. Well, I might as well then just be a ghoul because there's no point being bloodied. And did I just accidentally scrap one of my armor pieces? No way! I accidentally just scrapped one of my armor pieces. That was crazy. Okay. Well, I mean, you live and you learn. Yeah, I totally just like wrecked my power armor build. So let's see if I can fix it. I should really lock my armor. So I need a right arm. I do have a right arm, but it's a limit breaking piece. Okay, whatever. Oh, wow, this is a ranged piece. Darn, it's left arm though. Why couldn't I have scrapped my left arm? Luckily, I had all the mods to rebuild that piece. Oh, it's okay, Elsie Morgan. I figured that would happen someday. And that's all it happened. That's all. It happens. You know what that means? I need to lock my armor. Oh no, I have the power armor bug. Well, cue the elevator music, I guess. Alright, we're back. Yeah, see, I feel that. I feel that. That's that banhammer anxiety. Whoa, hang on, I'm really heavy here. Well, I didn't mean to drop all my bait. I mean, I don't fish, but maybe someday I will. Maybe someday. I'll go fishing again. I'll take out the pontoon again. If you want a good fishing camp that's portable that you can move around the map super easily without changing anything on it, check out my pontoon fishing boat camp build on the channel. That was a really fun build, actually. I used it to catch my first axolotl. It was the yellow banded one. Icemans, yay! My third 4-star mod. And I've been now farming for 2.5 hours and I've only gotten 3 4-star mods. Definitely OP. I can take on the world. You just started a new PC character? That's cool. 82k XP per EN06 is insane. And see, an energy intelligence build would really benefit you. It is soft capped though at 40%, but it's still 40% more damage, and you would be able to reach that really easily with the amount of intelligence that you have. So like weapons like Gauss Mini, Gap Plaz, they really benefit from the Science Intelligent perk card. When you have a lot of intelligence, so. I'm really surprised I haven't gotten the 50 VATS hit chance mod.
This is an automated message. Evacuation is in progress. Please proceed to the nearest exit in an orderly manner. Alert. Unauthorized personnel detected. Activating defense systems.
There is something to actually...
An automated message. Evacuation is in progress. Please proceed to the nearest exit in an orderly manner. Alert. Unauthorized personnel detected. Activating defense systems.
I finally got it! 50% VATS hit chance. Perfect. This is going on my Elder's Mark. This was the main reason I farmed EN06 tonight. When in doubt, EN06 it out. I can finally rest. What Bethesda needs to do is give us an elevator. If you've completed the snake, you can just go like restart the snake. Like an elevator that goes straight down as soon as you enter the raids. I would freaking lick their boots if they did something like that. I would 100% be a Bethesda bootlicker. But until then... Sweet. So now what I'm expecting from this on the Elder's Mark is hopefully better snake times. I'm able to 1 minute the snake, but I'm hoping for sub 1 minutes. Mainly because I feel like with the range on this weapon, it's okay, but the snake's really tall and it moves around a lot, and crits aren't guaranteed to hit anymore with the new changes to VATS. So what's good with what is the point of 50% crit damage if you can't land the shot and get that damage? So I think having the plus 50% to VATS hit chance will just land more hits and hopefully reduce times. Not sure. It's a theory. Oh, you're totally okay, Finn. I needed to farm EN06 anyways. What am I even at on the scoreboard? I haven't finished any scoreboard because I've been playing 3 different characters. My PC character, my Xbox character, and my PlayStation character. And believe it or not, I actually don't have much time to actually play. Because when I do get on, my main focus is to try and do something productive towards the next video. And I'm always just doing stuff like that. And then whenever I do get time to play, I stream it. So I'll usually do my raids then, when I'm streaming. My kitty's gonna open the doors. What? It's me! Can't not give your kitty head pats. This is where I put my cauldron hot tub. I don't know, I think it looks good here. Good place for a dip. Rank 88. Neat. What's this about? Find the saboteur's hideout. Dave 12, I mean, anything could happen, but I was really hoping that if it did happen, it would happen with this update, because they were really talking hype about this update, saying that, like, the biggest update ever was coming to Fallout. And I was hoping we'd see crossplay with this update, but it's not looking like it. Anything's definitely possible, but I honestly want to say no, I don't think it's going to happen. Mainly because I think it would have happened by now. If it was possible. I kind of think maybe the game engine or something might just be too old. I have no idea though, I'm not technical like that. I don't know about game engines. The new infinite vats will work for both. It'll work technically better for a human because it's a lot easier to get a nice chunkier healthy AP as a human. But it'll definitely still be possible as a ghoul because it's got such a low AP cost. It's actually gonna be truly infinite. It's the first time in a while. Like the last time we had a truly infinite VATS build was my first infinite VATS build when conductors returned from a base from your base AP amount, like 5% from your base amount. They basically made it, it's funny because they said when they changed conductors that the changes came to make more weapons and open up the use of the mod for more playstyles, but all the change did was nerf conductors. That's really all it did. It made a lot of weapons that used to be capable of infinite VATS no longer capable of infinite VATS. It was just a straight nerf. And when they did the PTS patch notes, they were talking about how it was, the change was really meant to be, to open the doors for conductors to be used with more playstyles. Did not do that at all. I think they just had to find something nice to say that hopefully most people would believe, be naive enough to believe. But that's just a hot take. They really did conductors dirty. You know, those builds, they were still possible beforehand, but you needed to do a lot more AP density. Either buffs or mods, like the mods on the armor, +2 agility armor. Because anything you can add to your AP density is really going to affect it. Like, before the conductors mod, I was running infinite VATs with my Gatplas with 1000 AP. See where it says 287? That build is still on the channel. It's an unyielding build that can reach up to 1000 AP. And it technically still works. And if you use conductors with Grim Reaper's Sprint, it is absolutely ridiculous. I could honestly refreshen up that build. I really should. It is time. Now that conductors is gone, it's time to bring back my old ways of making infinite VATS builds by just straight raw AP density. That kicks major cojones. It's actually a carnivore build too. You can also reach similar AP density with herbivore, but it's like closer to 700 and 800. Versus carnivore easily reached 900 to 1000 AP. Well, anyways.
is an automated message. Evacuation is in progress. Please proceed to the nearest exit in an orderly manner. Alert. Unauthorized personnel detected. Activating defense systems.
That was weird. I got staggered with high glow. That's not supposed to happen. Looks like it's almost time for Mischief Night, so we'll do one more ENO6 thingy. One more whack-a-mole. One more two-tap. We're about to drop it like it's hot on ENO6.
Automated message. Evacuation is in progress. Please proceed to the nearest exit in an orderly manner. Alert. Unauthorized personnel detected. Activating defense systems.
I'm just gonna start shooting to build up bullet storm. We're at 14 stacks. Nice.
Warning, critical temperatures reaching unsafe levels. Security bunker online. Take shelter immediately.
Mischief nighttime. Don't forget to hit like on the stream, gang. It helps the stream get out there to more of my viewers that might want to see it too. Thank you so much if you did already. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you never want to miss an upload. I'll also be doing a Halloween special stream on all platforms on Halloween night. So make sure that you catch the stream from 7 to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Can't forget to go to Mischief Night. Let's go see if the lawns need any forking. It looks like someone already forked them. Oh yes, look at the lawn. It's been forked. Oh, they're different colored too. The neat thing about the way that they're making the perk cards is this build technically works. Will still work fine with the Elder's Mark. I just won't get any damage from the Science perk card or anything like that. And there's also no perk cards under Luck that are benefiting me for critting, but it'll still work for this. I just don't feel like being in power armor. GG, Ray Ray. Oh wait, I was scrolled up? Oh no, that's just now. GG. Thank you so much for the 10 memberships. Everyone that received a membership, you now have access to Glass Gang themed emojis and Fallout themed emojis in the chat. You also have access to Glass Gang members only content, and you'll see your name on the official Glass Gang roster for the next 30 days. GG, Ray Ray. Thank you so much for the memberships. And thank you for the support. Everyone that is part of the Glass Gang, thank you so much. Also, if you have Discord, you should join our Discord. You can also link your Discord and YouTube and have the blue roll, Glass Gang member role in our Discord. There's no obligation to join the Glass Gang to join our Discord. Link in description. Well, that's going to be it for tonight, folks. I need to go run up and down the halls because my owners are trying to go to sleep. So that's my job now for the next 3 hours, is to make sure that they don't. And I'm Miss Glass. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. GG! I want to give a massive thank you and shout out to Ray Ray for the donated memberships tonight, Daniel Stapleton for the super chat, and Paul Pack for the super chat as well. And I also want to thank everyone for watching.